Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Heather Moore, and I am the Client Services Director with CardTap. In today's webinar, we will be covering how to get in front of and share your app with a large audience. I'm going to cover your app URL and where it's located, sharing the app with email in your email signature, messages to prospects and clients, newsletters and other mass emails, as well as group presentations. We'll cover sharing the app on some social media outlets like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+, and also about adding additional resources to your app to add more value for your tappers, such as calculator defaults, contacts and team members, online tools, and other buttons. So, one of the first things we get asked from members when they sign up is how they can get the app out to all their contacts. There are many avenues to do this, which we will go over, but the first step is to know how to correctly share it with a large group of people, which is with your unique app link. You will find your app link easily in your online dashboard. When you're logged in, you will find it right there at the top of the page. All the sharing methods we will discuss today involve you copying the link and pasting it somewhere so that a large group of people will have the opportunity to download it. We have even made sure that someone can click to install it from their phone or their computer. You have already seen how clicking the link from your phone prompts the install, but if someone happens to click on it from their desktop, they will be taken to a landing page we created for you where they can text the app to their phone and install. So now that you know where that link is, let's discuss where you should be putting it. The most natural place to start is email. I mean, seriously, think how many emails you send out per day. Sharing your app via email couldn't be any easier. Let's first make sure that every email you send is an opportunity for someone to download your app, and the easiest way to do that is by inserting your download link into your email signature. You will first need to locate your signature editor. I'm going to show you how it looks in Outlook 2010 with this specific tutorial. If you can't find your signature editor, I suggest checking out our Help Center for some additional assistance and visual guides. Once you are there, you have two options. The first is to copy and paste your link directly into the signature. The other would be to create a hyperlink with your app link. Keep in mind, though, that with email or any of the other places I teach you to place your app link, that someone is not going to download the app just because the link is there. They are going to need a compelling reason, a quick sentence or blurb on what the app will do for them. So when you copy and paste it in, add some additional verbiage to promote it, something like, "Get my free mortgage calculator app." If you prefer to create a hyperlink, text is required anyway. Open the editor, choose where you want the link to live, and add the line of text. Maybe something like, "Click here to download my app with helpful mortgage tools." You will then want to highlight your text. To create the link, click the hyperlink icon while the text is highlighted. For Outlook, it will look like a small ball and chain. For Gmail, it will just look like a chain link. You will then need to add your URL as the web address you want the text to forward to, and then click Save. Voila! If you are wondering which of these options to try, just don't think about it too hard. They work exactly the same way, one just masks the link with text. Just pick whatever you think looks better or makes more sense for you. Other ideas for email sharing could be on one-off emails to prospects, clients, or referral partners. Or, if you have a newsletter you send out, do a feature piece on the app along with the link. You can highlight how you created an app to make yourself easier to do business with and how having the app has and will help your clients. Share an image to highlight the helpful tools. If you want some inspiration, we have some articles on email sharing in our support center, so check that out when you're finished with this webinar. One other question we get asked a lot is how to share the app in a group presentation setting. My recommendation is to send an email out with the link to your whole group ahead of time. Then, at some point during your presentation, have everyone open the link together and install it. In previous webinars, we have walked through how the app installs on Androids and iPhones. This is important so you can help people if necessary, and the article is located in our Help Center. So now we're going to talk about sharing on social media. Aside from email, another great place to get in front of large groups of people is with social media and networking sites. Having the app not only gives you valuable content to post, but puts you in front of people in your circle that wouldn't have known they could reach you otherwise. Let's start with Facebook, since it's the most widely used social networking site. We are guessing you have a personal page, a business page, or both, and they are all good places to share your app. To post, copy and paste your URL from your online dashboard and paste it into your status bar from either your homepage or the timeline. You will notice that a small preview will pop up of the app that includes your photo. But don't hit post just yet. Once again, include something in your post to spark interest in the app, why someone would want to download it. Maybe something like, house hunting? Download my free mortgage app to run payment scenarios while you're out touring homes. Or, wondering if you should refinance? Download my free mortgage app. You can contact me directly by phone, email, or text. I would love to answer your questions. Feel free to post something like this every couple of weeks. Not everyone is logged on at the same time, so who will see the post may vary a bit each time. For those of you that use Twitter, it's important to note that you have significantly less room in your post when you add your link, 140 characters to be exact. We recommend you copy and paste your link first because then you will be able to see how many characters you have left available in your tweet. I'll show you an example of how to create a tweet with your link right now. Twitter moves pretty fast, so feel free to post your app frequently. Just switch up your script a little bit every time you post. If you use LinkedIn, you know this site is all about connecting with people, and the app is the perfect tool for that. On this site, you can add your app link to the timeline or to your page. Posting your link to the news feed on LinkedIn is very much the same as it is on Facebook. This feed changes quickly, so feel free to post your link frequently. And if you use it, one other place you may want to post is Google+. You can share your app with names of individuals, circles, or email addresses. It is the same process with any of the other sites. Copy and paste your link, then add a little info. What someone can get out of the app, instructions to download it, etc. So that gives you a lot of additional options on how to share the app, huh? We want you to have as many avenues as possible to share it and stay in front of people so that you can build an active user base that loves the app, loves you, and will refer you business because you've done an excellent job at staying top of mind and making your contact info easy to pass along. All right, the last thing I want to tackle is customizing your app so that you can offer more value to your tappers. Our most successful members share the app with ease because they convey the value of using it to the people they give it to. Built into the app is a handy set of tools, but you can customize it to create more value for your customers. The first thing we recommend you do is adjust your calculator defaults. The calculator in your app is super easy to use, and the values are easy to manipulate. But maybe there are default price points, rates, percentages, or other factors that would be more realistic for your target demographic to start from. Perhaps you are a resident of a place like California, where the property taxes are calculated with percentages. Go to your online dashboard and in the menu on the left-hand side of the page, select Calculators. Check out all the calculator defaults, and if you would like to make some changes, edit the factors, and then make sure to click Update to save. The changes go into effect immediately. The next place to explore is buttons. If you're logged into your dashboard, you will find buttons under the My App section of your dashboard menu. The first thing to note is that you have options to move buttons, edit their titles, hide, and delete them. You know your customers best, so tailor the options in a way you think makes the most sense for them. You also have the ability to create additional call, text message, or email buttons to reach additional contacts, or add a button that will connect your tapper with an online resource of yours while still inside of the app or by leaving it. One of the easiest places to create more value and functionality in the app is the contact section. If you have a team or an assistant that does a lot of client-facing work with you, include a way to contact them. You can create buttons, like I said, to call, email, or text additional people. So figure out what you want the button to do and who it connects with. Then add the button, name it, select the function, and add the contact info. After you click Save, the button will instantly appear in your app when you open it next. The other place I like to add buttons is in the More section. You can direct people to additional online resources or even to the website or contact info of a professional you work closely with. You could create a button to a video you host online, the webpage of your favorite credit repair specialist, a button to email a local title rep, or perhaps one that takes the tappers to all the testimonials on your webpage. Whatever it is, these buttons are super easy to create and use. Take inventory of the resources you offer your clients and decide if it makes sense to add them to your app. In the Buttons section, you will be able to play around with these until you get it right. A button can be deleted as quickly as it was added, so we encourage you to add things to see how they look, test them out, etc. As with all of our help topics, you can learn more in the Support Center, email us, or even call us for one-on-one support if you can't figure it out. I'm going to end here so you guys can get back to work and try this stuff out. But once again, thank you for joining me.